Today, a marijuana bust, a mosh pit photographer, and a recap of the softball tournament. That's all coming up right here on Spinnaker News. Hello Ospreys, I'm Taylor Johnson. You're watching Spinnaker News on Spinnaker Television. A 21-year-old non-UNF student was caught with marijuana on February 5th. According to UNFPD, at around 8:08 p.m., a UNFPD officer conducted a traffic stop at the corner of UNF Drive and Eco Road because the car's tag lights weren't functioning. When the officer approached the car, he could smell marijuana. When the officer searched the vehicle, he found a blue glass zipper case with a grinder with marijuana and a glass pipe with marijuana residue. The suspect said all the items belonged to him. The officer issued the suspect a notice to appear for possession of less than 20 grams of marijuana and possession of drug paraphernalia. A UNF graduate is using his passion for photography in an interesting way, to say the least. Cameron Nunez takes his monopod to the mosh pit as he takes photos of local punk rock and hardcore concerts. He places himself in the middle of all the heart-pounding action as he captures every intense moment of these shows. Nunez's work has been featured in Alternative Press, Brooklyn Vegan, Void Magazine, and Rock Sound Magazine. He's also working on a documentary titled Social Norm, which is a perspective on the normalization of tattoo culture. All right, Ospreys, it's time to see how the weather is going to be today. Here's Heidi Andrada.
Thanks, Taylor. Hey, Ospreys, I'm Heidi Andrada here with your Spinnaker weather update. Right now, it's 52 degrees, and as you can see, it's overcast, but the clouds should clear up by this afternoon. Today, we're in the mid to upper 50s, the high is 61, and we have breezes at 15 miles per hour, but it will feel a lot cooler than normal. Luckily, though, it won't rain today, so enjoy the sunshine. Tonight, the low is 47 with winds calming down at 10 miles per hour. And as we turn to the tide, surfline.com says the swells are at 1 to 2 feet, which is ankle to knee high. And that's your Spinnaker weather update. Before we go back to Taylor, let's check out what's coming up in your 3-day forecast.
Thanks, Heidi. And now for an update on our softball team, here's Alex Kratz.
Thanks, Taylor, and good morning, Ospreys. I'm Alex Kratz here with your Spinnaker Sports Update. This past weekend, the softball team was definitely running the bases. The team swept the Troy Invitational, winning all 5 games. The Ospreys' 3-0 win over Troy in the last game at the tournament puts the Lady Ospreys at 5-0, one of the best starts in UNF Division I history. Stacey McClellan led the bats this weekend, hitting a .409 with 2 home runs, 2 doubles, and 9 RBIs, while pitcher Kayla Goff was a force on the mound, racking up 20 strikeouts. These performances were good enough for both Goff and McClellan to receive the first pair of the Atlantic Sun Conference Awards this Monday. Goff earned Pitcher of the Week for the 2nd time in her career, and McClellan was named Player of the Week. The Lady Ospreys are back home for the first time in 2015 as they host Maine, James Madison, Virginia Tech, and Jacksonville State this Friday and Saturday at the UNF Softball Complex. Well, that's it for your Spinnaker Sports action. Taylor, back to you.
Thanks, Alex. Well, that's all the time we have for you today on Spinnaker News, but for more on the stories reported today and other stories, you can check out unfspinnaker.com. You can also like the Spinnaker on Facebook at facebook.com/UNFSpinnaker, and you can follow us on Twitter and Instagram at UNFSpinnaker. For Heidi Andrada and Alex Kratz, I'm Taylor Johnson. Have a great day, UNF.